Again, we are going for the runners, all right? For all my runners out there, to get them warm outside. You're gonna be running more. You wanna make sure that you stay injury-free. Here is a fantastic way to stay injury-free. Pay attention. All right, so today we are going to be talking about a muscle called the TFL, Tensor Fascia Latea, okay? This is a smaller muscle, all right? This is a smaller muscle, but it is involved in some hip flexion, so this motion right here, all right? And what happens a lot of times, that muscle becomes really, really tight, and because it is a hip flexor, right, it is going to cause pain whenever you're doing this motion, right? And it's going to stop you, especially in running, to bring this leg up here, just like that, right? You're not going to be able to bring your leg up as high, and that's going to correlate to not as efficient running. And then also you're going to have overuse injuries because you're using other muscles more because things are tight, right? So we want to keep you injury-free, keep you running, get you your gains, all right? So what we're going to do is use this lacrosse ball to release that muscle, all right? So the easiest way that I've found to get to that muscle is you're going to take your hands, right? Put this over here, right? You're going to go right at the crease of your hips, right? So right where you're kind of bending over and there's like a little crease there, right? So what you're going to do is find that little crease, bend over. Now, when you stand up, you're going to feel something pop right into your hand. So it's going to feel like kind of like a string, right? So you feel that? There's like a kind of like a string-like motion, right? And sometimes you might not be in the right area, so you can kind of feel around, but right at that little crease part, you're going to find that, right? Right when you feel that little string-like thing that pops up into there, right? You're going to remember that spot. You're going to take this lacrosse ball, all right? Now, I would suggest using lacrosse ball. You can use a foam roller, but because, again, it is a very small area, it's going to be kind of hard to use a foam roller, all right? So I suggest using a lacrosse ball. So that lacrosse ball is going to go right in that crease, and we're going to lay on the ground. Now, what you want to do is get some pressure on there. So usually we would do this on a mat, but I think we can do it on the floor so you'll be able to get a little bit more pressure. There you go, Savion is finding the spot, all right? So he's got the spot, and believe me, if you don't have the spot, you'll know. Once you get the spot, when you put the ball on here, you're like, oh, that's it right there. and you'll see, maybe we'll see what happens with Savion, right? So, all right, so here you go. All right, so now we have found that spot. All right, so you can kind of put your hands together like kind of in a triangle, drop your head there. So right, like, yeah, here we go. All right, so you can kind of relax on this. Now, if your TFL is really, really tight, this may not be relaxing at all. So, so clearly over here we got a tight TFL, right? And that comes, that could be from also squatting a lot, but really any hip flexion motion. All right, so now that he's found the spot and he's just laying here, all right, so that is level 1, all right? You found the spot and you're just laying there, and again, this is a spot where you don't need to move the ball around. In fact, if you do start moving the ball around a lot, you will most likely lose the spot just because it is such a small area, right? So now this is just a passive release. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take that right foot and you're going to bring it up towards your glutes. And now you get an even deeper release and then bring it on down. So all you're going to do is just give me a couple reps of that. We'll go 4 reps. There we go. That's 2. Oh man. We're getting a good release over here. Just trying to hold it together, I know. There we go. And then how you would tell if it's releasing is by moving the leg. It should get easier and easier, and your leg will most likely be able to move closer and closer toward your glutes. All right? Again, this is one that you can hold for anywhere for 30 seconds to 2 minutes, and then just wait for the spot to release. Obviously, you have 2 TFLs, so you can get the other side as well. but this can really, really help you out with that hip pain you may be experiencing from anything you're doing. Again, you could be squatting a lot, doing lunges, playing basketball, running. You know, this is great for anything. Even if you're sitting a lot, especially if you're sitting a lot, this muscle is going to be pretty tight. If you're driving a lot, it's going to be tight. I hope this helps you guys out. Please comment below. Let me know how great this feels. See you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Make sure you subscribe so next time when I come out with a video that's going to help you out with your back pain, help you increase your performance, help you overall feel better, you'll be the first one with the exclusive content. The exclusive, you'll be the first one. Like, comment, subscribe.